We're gonna let some people get on. I'm not doing any music right now. Seem like some shit is just too much like right. Greetings. Man, it seems like some shit is just too much like right. I was watching the Mestetic back, trying to understand and see what's happening. Trying to like watch the Mestetic and see what's going on with it. And I'm not even finished with it. I think it's still 2 hours or so left. But this is what I'm noticing. I think some people are trying to piss me off. I do. I think some people are trying to piss me off and they're doing certain things, trying to see if I'm going to get mad or I'm going to say their name or call them out. What up, Hakeem? So, first off, the energy is crazy watching this back. I don't just mean like the energy that I can feel. I mean the energy, um, I mean the energy that you can actually see. After Papa comes in, there's a big green aura that's around my physical body the entire time. Once the Lama Dama comes in, there's a lighter green that circles my head. You can see energy of beings standing around me. Like, I can see it. I can see the energy through the whole room. It's craziness. Ridiculous crazy. In the midst of that, my rules of engagement were, and if you don't if you have been watching me, you can attest to what I'm about to say, because I'm going to send this one out. I'm going to send this recording out to everybody that was in attendance. But if you have been watching me, following me, watching the lives and stuff, you will know that I said it is mandatory for you to show your face. I should not see nobody's name up there, nobody's picture. So y'all just gonna come to my event and do what the fuck you want to do. I don't want to hear that you didn't know, because you did know. And it's disrespectful. Now, how long do you think I'm going to let you disrespect the deities before I get indignant? And stay on mute. For you to text me and tell me you did not know that you were off mute, and I have not sent anybody the video, so nobody has watched this video to know if they were off mute. You keep saying to me that you can't really hear or see, and you couldn't hear and see because you was on mute. So that means you were taking yourself off mute. You will never, ever get a ticket to my event ever again. If I ever see your name that you purchased one, I'm going to refund your money. If you feel like you don't respect what I do, if you feel like you can't follow what I ask far as the procedure of my event, because if I was a fucking genome, you would follow it to the letter. If I was a genome, you would follow it to the letter. I'm not begging nobody to come to my event, to come and meet and greet and be healed by the deities. I'm not begging that. I'm not asking. If I'm gonna send out the first one, because I want everybody to see the level of disrespect that keeps happening. We took names last night of everyone who could not feel like they could not show their face, even though that was my mandatory rule. So if you never ever receive another free ticket, or if you never ever get a free ticket, or if you never ever purchase, or if you purchase and your money is refunded, you will know why. You will know why. If your face was not showing last night, that will be why. You're not going to just do what you want to do in my event. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if your feelings hurt. I don't care if you feel like I'm calling you out, because I don't have to keep saying it. It's a level of respect. I'm not talking to nobody like they're a child. I am talking like someone who is upset because you came in and you disrespected my event. I don't owe you shit. You don't have to come. This is twice. And then for you to come, because that's what's angering me about it. Because if you didn't know you was off mute, why would you text me and say you apologize for being off mute? How would you know that if you didn't know? You like, it's not just one person either. There's one person I kept seeing that's off mute, but it was more than one person that I was told who did not have their face showing. I should not even see your name popping up there because I should see your face. Why was your face not showing? Are you purposely trying to disrespect me? Because we both can be disrespectful, and I can promise. We have taken names, and you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about me. There's a level of respect. When I say this is my rule, that's our behavior, that means you understood it. You heard it. It was announced more than one time. And you will never, ever be permitted to attend anything else. I don't give a fuck if it's a class or what. I don't even want you on my live because it's a level of disrespect. You disrespect the deities, you've disrespected, period. Don't need you here, don't want you here. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I had 2 rules and 2 rules only. I really don't think that's asking too much, but that's our problem with our own motherfucking people. We always feel like we should be able to do and be disrespectful to one another because we supposed to be family. If that's how the fuck you treat your family, stay the fuck away from me. Because see, when the genome tell your ass something, you gonna fucking do it. It ain't got to be discussed. They gonna tell you. You gonna follow suit or they gonna put you out. I don't know how much plainer I can make it when I say I don't give a fuck how you feel about what I do. If you came here as a spectator, good for you. But if I ever see your name again, you the fuck out. Now we can definitely talk about is that my babies here? My babies. We can definitely talk about how the event went for others, but I'm gonna send these videos out because I want y'all to see the level of disrespect, and then I want you to also see the level of power that you are disrespecting. See, you may just can't see it until you watch the playback. The Zoom was breaking up. Why would the Zoom break up? It's never done that. The Zoom was breaking up. Ooh, they would get me if they saw what I was doing. And I get my thoughts. Look at this fool. Spirit told me to move because he was going back up, but that's what the fuck he did. Like a fucking redneck idiot. The power. It's the power for me. The power. It's the love of power that's being shown. And, like, I'm just confused. At what level of adulthood do you actually become an adult? Cause see, we good for that shit as a melanite race of people. We good for that. I'm grown, but don't never want to fucking act grown. You know, I know my attitude. Well, what grown motherfucker is doing some of this shit? Is what the fuck I want to know. My neck hurts so bad. That's what I want to know. What grown ass person is behaving this way? You're just gonna be disrespectful because you can. Like what? We always want a level of respect to be shown to us, but we very rarely ever show it to anyone else. Our own people will question your price tag, but go and run and pay for some motherfucking Jimmy Choo's and motherfucking Michael Kors, and these motherfuckers have openly said what they said about melanites. You better not touch her purse. Better not step on the shoe, spill nothing on it, but we disrespect. My God. And listen, all right, that's in that part, Yehuda. And that part, Yehuda, because maybe the level of disrespect is shown because of how we have been taught to hate each other and be in disagreement with each other no matter what. No matter what. And you have been taught and trained to love your Jesus, because not mine's never. Your Jesus, you've been taught to love that one. The genome. Which is why you must respect everything about a fucking genome. And then you come in with a level of disrespect to what should be respected. I'm so confused. We always talk about how we don't fuck with the genome and, the motherfucking genome this and the genome that, but goddamn, motherfuckers show them respect. Get on the good foot. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But on another note, Papa came through and told some business. I had no idea that he didn't told mine, child. He didn't just. And like I said, I'm still not even halfway through it. I think it's still like 2 hours and something left on this video. And okay, Erica Ford, but but it was an amazing thing to be watching. But he was telling my business. He told us some stuff. I always telling it because he thinks that it's funny. He thinks that it's so funny. Okay, Espanol, y'all cute. What up? Rico Suave. Is it racist? Is it? Always in my business. So, how many people did we have on here that was in attendance of the Mestetic last night? Please either put a hand up or put a one up in the chat. He'd be like, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to drop the link for those who were at the Mestetic last night. If you want to come up and have a conversation about how you feel like the Mestetic went, we can absolutely do that. And we'll get it going. You sick, you missed it again. Meanwhile, people want to disrespect what other people really want to attend. You know, that kind of fuckery bullshit. I dropped the link. Just tap the link if you want to come up. Greetings.
Greetings, Queen. How you doing this Grand Rising? Well, afternoon. My bad. I forget what time it is.
Okay, it's all right. Yeah, no, I'm doing well. I am doing well. Feeling much better. I had a really, really bad hangover this morning.
You and me
That's
both.
why I'm still sitting in this car too. But yeah,
My
how are
daughter
you?
wants to say hi to you.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm on the way to get a car right now. But last night was awesome. Awesome. I just wanted to say that you shocked me when you told me one thing, and that was actually not you. It was Yehuda. Because Yehuda came out. Woo! I
How?
stood here when I heard he was coming out. I pulled out my chain. I said yes because I didn't notice that I had this chain for a long time. And then it just hit me. And it said, that's Yehuda. You done had this chain this whole time in this jewelry case. And this is Yehuda. You need to be wearing it.
Okay.
So I've been wearing this like faithfully. And then the stone is harmonized so it keeps me grounded. But he shocked me when he called my name and a few other people's names and said it all, said only Yehuda. So I took that as Yehuda is only for me.
Took that as say that one more time. You took that as what?
I just took it as that Yehuda was either my tribe, but that was only for me.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I appreciate you for coming and attending. I know you've kind of seen it once before in Chicago, but it was still different. Even at that time, it was still different.
Yes. And I saw but Cynthia came out, Papa of course. Who was the other one? I can't get the other deity that came out. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. But I mean, from that experience from Chicago to the experience last night, it wasn't the same, but it was the same, and I was still amazed more. I was just amazed about a lot of stuff that they said.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Nakia, it was like Majestic's having some connection
Yes,
issues. Hey,
ma'am.
Nakia.
Hi, how you doing?
Greetings. I'm well, and greetings to your girls, and gratitude for my guests. I appreciate it all.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Well, we had a ball last night. I have a bunch to say. I know it's a lot of people, but I'm not gonna say too much. It was quite irritating to me because I talk to my kids about everything. I don't sugarcoat nothing because I'd rather them hear stuff from me than to hear it from kids off the street and they're giving them wrong information. For me yesterday, ain't nobody stupid. You can clearly see on the Zoom, it'll tell you your stuff is either it's unmuted or it's muted.
Yeah.
Multiple times, whoever was asked, and I don't know who was asking them, asked them in the nicest way, "You're off. Could you please, be respectful and mute your stuff, or we're gonna have to kick you out." Gave them multiple opportunities. Now I don't see what the big deal is. To me, that's how I took it. These are kids, and they took it the same thing. Like, you want to be seen. I'm sorry if you on here. I don't personally know you, but I'm just saying what it looked like to me. It's other people that was on here as well, and to me, I feel the same way. I get very emotional about my elders that are living and the ones that are no longer living. How can someone be so disrespectful to these people? We don't get this opportunity to be amongst them all the time, and it kind of, excuse my word, pissed me off a lot because
Okay,
you're doing
finally. Greetings.
you're doing things that a lot of us, yes, we all may have abilities. Your abilities is a lot
Can you hear
stronger
me,
than
Queen?
your body to do these things.
Yeah, but I'm a mute you, Queen. She in the middle of talking.
Yeah, you're using your vessel to do these things, and I'm pretty sure, just for me, and I'm not gonna lie, lately I've been very emotional every time you speak. Not even just that, not as you, just even take the queen out of it. Just you as a person, you just have a dope spirit. To me and my kids talk about you all the time. Like, I don't know, I'm more like reserved into myself, but when I like people, I like people. And to me, I felt that was highly disrespectful. You sitting here and your ancestors, we don't get the opportunity. Granted, they talk to us in our sleep or however they may be when they speak to us, but you're getting a one-on-one message from these people, and people are so disrespectful where people can't even get their turn to listen. I'm interested. It's not even my story. I'm interested in what they have to tell other people. We all supposed to be family, is exactly what you said. How do you not care to let people get their opportunity and their chance to hear what has to be said about them? I understand everybody wants to hear, but it is to be respectful. My
Y'all
main
got some
thing,
hair?
balling, like, how do you be so disrespectful and to see that she's opening up her entire life, using her body, letting you speak to your people, and you got the nerve to be disrespectful, but these white people running around here running the damn up, killing your people, and you don't bust a grape, don't do nothing to that, but be disrespectful to someone that is giving you their whole life on the plate, like, here, I'm here to help you. And you can't show no better respect than that, and it just pisses me off a lot. I'm sorry. I'm very emotional, but I said, whenever I'm able to speak to her, I'm going to go ahead and get this out, because this happened to you one too many times, and I don't understand. If people don't like you, what the hell do they keep coming for? Like, what is your purpose? I don't speak to people I don't like. I don't communicate with people I don't
I
like.
don't either.
So what
Right.
is your purpose doing all this? And my kids, I promise you, my kids be like, is it okay if we call Queen? I was like, no, it's not okay for you to call. Well, if she needs somebody to drive, we can sit in the car with her, and none of them can drive. But they swear they're going to help you drive somewhere.
That's funny. Yes, I appreciate that. I show gratitude and I definitely understand. You know what I mean? It's very frustrating. You know what I mean? It really is. It's very frustrating when I'm I'm here to do a service. You know what I mean? And there's a very, very high importance. So that's how I hold it. So it's very disheartening for me when I watch it back, and my experience is also ruined, because I'm not there. I'm not present in that moment. I'm not experiencing it because I don't know. I'm in the spirit somewhere. They talk to me like I'm there, but I don't have any memory of it. So I have to watch it back like everybody else. And it's so disheartening and angering for me to try to enjoy the experience and to see that disrespect on top of disrespect. Yeah. So I can't hear you for some reason, Nakia. Wait a minute, Nakia, I can't hear you. Wait a minute, let me see. You're not on mute. I don't know why I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Hello?
I
I don't know what happened.
who is that? Nakia, is that you to say I don't know what happened? Oh, what's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Greetings, Charity. I
Greetings.
don't know what's going on. Greetings, Ladarius. Ladarius, you was at the Mestetic last night?
Did you get it, Deb?
Ladarius.
Wow.
Ladarius. Ladarius. Can he not hear him? Can y'all not hear me?
Looking at all the bills, thinking there's got to be a better way. Introducing the NetSpend prepaid MasterCard.
There's
There's
something
no
going
credit
on.
check
I don't know.
and no cost to order. I dedicate my life to helping people.
Hold on. Okay. It's something going on. Let me see. Okay. Ooh, my neck is spasming so bad, y'all. Okay, okay. All right, so listen. Okay.
What the hell you in here doing?
I'm on my live talking about last night. Okay. Greetings, Majestic. How are you? Tell me about your experience, Majestic. You're on mute.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying it was really beautiful, though I didn't have too many connections with as far as anything they found on me other than telling me that the baby was healthy. I was very grateful for that. So I send gratitude for that because that's definitely something I was worried about with her being
I'm about to
healthy.
slap the door.
But it was beautiful. I enjoyed myself.
Y'all hear that, people? I appreciate that. I'm glad. I'm glad. Um, your overall experience, you thought it was decent though.
Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing other people getting the messages for them and the healing that they needed. So that was I still got something out of that also. So I wasn't really just too much, looking for things to be pinpointed on me. But it was still a beautiful experience to see you do what you do.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Miss Charity.
Yes. Greetings, Queen. Greetings.
And I'm on the line.
I was the main person that was telling the other person to please mute themselves because we could hear a lot of background coming from a particular person's mic. And it's very disappointing how not only myself, but a lot of other people, the admins and everything, was telling that person the same thing throughout the whole entire Mestetic, because it was very, very, distracting and very, very disrespectful. So I don't see how that person said that, oh, I'm not on mute, but every time a noise comes up, your name comes up at the same time. So I know I wasn't tripping or anything like that. I know there was other people telling the same person the same thing in regards to, mute yourself or be kicked out and stuff. And I think that was the only
The connection must be really bad for everybody because it took a while for mine to come through too.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I was saying the connection for everybody else must be really bad, like their service.
Oh, so that was the only thing that like what really threw me off or whatever in regards to that. But overall, it was a experience and stuff, and
Did you get any work done or anything, Charity?
I feel like I do because when Papa had asked me like what type of elements or healing do I need, and I told him that I've been suffering from anxiety, a little bit of depression, and I have fibroids and stuff. And throughout the whole Mestetic and everything, I've started to feel a little bit different. And even waking up today, I feel different as well. So I'm believing in my healing. I asked for it. You asked, you said,
absolutely.
I'm receiving my everything, and they were talking to me while I was at the Mestetic, saying that we're already working on you already. We're already working on your elements already.
I got the arrows.
Nothing.
You got the window down.
You feel like
every time can you finish?
Having all, so that made me feel good as well. And then Papa had all sorts of different type of messages for me, and it was just like wow. And I don't remember all of them because I was just so excited and everything, and the energy was so high. And I just can't wait to look back at the video because Papa really gave me some really cool, powerful type of messages in a lot of different aspects of my life. So I can't view the replay of the.
And last part was hard for me to hear. It's kind of hard for me to hear you. Some other people I can hear fine, but it's kind of hard for me to hear you. So that's why I keep leaning forward, trying to get a good listen. That last part I couldn't really hear what you said.
So when I really look forward to listening to the replay because I know Papa gave me a lot of information that I don't remember. I only remember some things here and there. So I can't wait to get back to the replay of the Mestetic to see exactly what was telling me and stuff because he gave me some really powerful messages.
Okay, well I'm gonna make sure I send it to everybody so y'all can view it too because it is very powerful. It definitely is. I was very shocked at the level of energy. I'm telling you, when you see it and you watch it back and you can see that green aura, I had to show my daughters like, can y'all see that? And they're like, yeah, we see that. See it, though, it just clear as day, right? It appeared. It wasn't there at first. So now, Mr. Khalil.
Yeah, it was hard.
First of all, Mr. Khalil, let me just send an apology. It was very strange watching that back, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot. I'm sorry, Daddy.
No, you're okay.
I could not believe it. So let me send you an apology first, Mr. Khalil, and go ahead. You're on mute.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Um, I had a good experience. I'm
You
on
had a good
mute.
experience. No, I can hear you.
I had a good experience. Yeah, it's a
I can
little
hear
lag
you.
in it thing. But at any rate, I had a good experience. Papa came out and spoke on some things um, about my anatomy. But all in all, I mean, I expected it because I was already seeing that. And when he touched on it, it just gave me affirmation. I was surprised that my
Yeah.
grandfather was there. I didn't know which one. Does the one look like me or Billy D? Or was it the one that looked like
I need a new Mestetic. You said, is it the one that looked like that? No, that's my daughter's talking. I don't know if you thought I was speaking. You said you look the one that looked like what was the last thing you said?
it was Billy D?
Billy D. I don't know. I haven't gotten. I don't think I've seen that or something. I don't know because I don't remember, so I don't know what you're talking about on that part. But I did see some of it. Like I said, I'm kind of an hour and 48 minutes in or something like that on it.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So some things I've seen and some things I haven't.
It was good though. Like I said, the energy was up. I had a blast though. I'm glad I came, that I was able to be a part of it.
I'm glad that you were able to enjoy it, and I apologize again to you and your family. I'm sorry. Um,
I appreciate it.
yeah, yeah, I deeply apologize. Um, Miss Yolanda,
How are you, Queen? Greetings.
I'm good. How are you? I'm sorry.
I'm good. It was myself and my daughter. She's 11. And Papa did say my name when he was reading the list of ailments, and then he said Amanda's name. So Amanda was like patiently waiting. It was like 1 o'clock New York time, and it just really never really came around. But we'll try next time.
Okay. So he called upon you, but didn't really get to go into it or
Correct.
something.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nah, that's unfortunate. I hate that that happened, and I know that's happened to a few people. Um, but I'm so sorry about that. But what was the overall experience of it?
It was phenomenal. Um, it was phenomenal. I kind of wish I had a mute button so I can mute the people that I'm like, you can clearly see that Libra kept popping up. And so every time Libra popped up, I hit my friend. I said, I'm gonna hit you because I can't hit the person. So every time Libra came up, I was hitting my friend to the point where I was in the kitchen doing something and it came up on the screen and I ran and hit. Yeah, but it was great. I was feeling it for everybody. I didn't,
Mm,
I didn't get a chance to speak, but obviously other things were more pressing. That's what I'm gonna take from that,
yeah.
Um
Okay.
and my daughter, she was born 1 pound 5 ounces, so she's delayed. So I was really just trying to see if maybe she can get, some help, because from the outside looking in, you don't know it until you ask her, well, what color is this? And she's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like, but she'll go in the kitchen and fix you up some breakfast or lunch. Like, it's crazy. It makes no sense. They don't understand what's going on. But anyway, I'll try again. I'll
My
try again.
Absolutely.
My understanding, Yolanda, when Papa was reading off the element list, that every name that he said that he was all together working on each and
Mm-hmm.
every person that he naming. So that was my understanding of what I viewed when he was going down the element list. The names that he had called, he was working on them all together. So I believe
Mm-hmm.
perhaps you were worked on because he did call your name.
Right.
That's
I
that's
believe
that's
so.
my perception of that.
So you okay? So you were on the ailment list, Miss Yolanda?
Yes, I had put something for myself as well as my daughter.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Gotcha, Miss Charity. Gratitude, y'all. Well, I'm glad you still had a fairly good time, and I do believe because you were on the ailment list, they're still working on anybody and everybody that was on the list.
Gratitude.
Yeah, Papa was very adamant to work on the list. He was like, "Okay, are we working on the list?" And he got distracted, and he came back to the list. Okay,
the Lama Dama. From what I've seen, that's the Lama Dama.
Yeah.
And it's so funny to watch that back because people kept saying, Papa, she'd say, no. Papa, no. But it's hard to tell them apart, but when I watch it back, I can kind of tell them apart. Like, I noticed that when she drinks, she's very dainty. Make her crash, why don't you?
Hi, Queen.
Greetings. I'm sorry, y'all.
Greetings.
How you doing?
Greetings. I'm well. Can you give me some water, please? Oh, yeah. I'm well. How are you?
Good.
Just no spring, please. Okay. Now, who am I speaking to?
You want me to ask?
Who am I
No.
speaking to?
What's your name, mommy?
Oh, how are you?
Good.
Good. Nice to meet you. My pleasure. It's so honored to meet you.
You too.
What's your name? You're Amanda, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Amanda. Gratitude.
Have a good day.
Gratitude. No,
you guys have a good day.
Aaliyah, you too. Gratitude. Aaliyah, you were there last night?
Take it off. But yes, ma'am. I was with my mom and my sisters. Hello. My mom in the front. Yeah, we're all in the same car right now. So.
Oh, okay. So how was the experience for you all?
It was, to me, it was disrespectful because we're trying to put in the chat nicely, please mute yourself. And I guess Papa put in the chat too, please mute yourself, gratitude, or else you'll be removed from the meet. So eventually the person did get removed, but it was really distracting because they were unmuted. How was it for you? I mean, you still had, what was your experience?
Yeah. What was your experience?
I had a good time.
You had a good time?
That told me, yeah.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 14.
Oh, wow. Wow, what an experience at 14, though. Oh, my goodness. I'm just thinking about all the stuff that Papa probably was saying. My goodness.
We a little bit late, so here, I know Monty was having. My sister wants to say something.
Okay.
That's okay. You can ask her if it was okay. Queen.
Greetings. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well. Now, how old are you?
I'm 18 now.
Okay. And how was your experience?
Well, part of my experience was every time someone came into you, I could actually feel my chest kind of caving in, and I didn't understand why.
I love that. That means you felt the energy.
And then I was really happy to see like you, and then I wanted to also make sure that you were okay during the whole process.
Gratitude for that, because I mean, I'll be really gone. I'll be gone, and I don't know what's happening, So,
yeah.
But they keep me covered and make sure that I'm good.
Okay.
Now, who else was there with you?
My mom and then my sisters.
So is your mom Aaliyah?
No, I'm driving. They think they're too cool to be on my Zoom part, so they do want to do their own.
Oh, those are your babies.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay,
driving, so they
Queen.
feel like they want to be on their own. They don't want to be on my Zoom. So whatever, go on your own then.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it. So, okay.
Yes.
Well, I show gratitude for y'all being there, and I appreciate all of the gifts and all of the stuff that y'all sent to me. Love the hoodie, and I appreciate it all.
Oh, you finally got it, no problem.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, what would you say?
I'm sorry, I was looking at this car trying to make sure people don't drive appropriately. Sometimes I'm trying to make sure I'm driving appropriately.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you do that then. I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna holler at Victoria down there. Um, Miss Victoria, how was your evening?
Greetings, everyone.
How'd you feel
It was
about it? Greetings.
amazing to me, but only thing that I was upset about is the people cannot mute themselves. That was so disrespectful to the deities and you because you put your life on the line for all of us. Like, come on, people, we gotta wake up. We gotta do better. And my experience was real good. Miss Lamadama came in twice, and she was about to speak to me, but she went out. You went out twice, so I said, maybe next time I get the message. Me and my other half, she was like, you and the other person that's beside you, put your hands to the camera. As soon as we did that, you went out.
Oh wow. Dang. Yeah, that's
But
unfortunate too.
it's okay. I know the next time I'll be healed, so it's okay. It was just the most
Believe it, you
important
still
thing that
got
I was
some of that
there.
energy.
Yes.
I seen it flowing in the screen, so I know you still got some of it. Did you come to
Yes,
the
ma'am.
national?
Yes, ma'am. But I
You
loved it,
you
and I
came to
showed
the
so much.
Nashville?
Yes, ma'am. Me and my girlfriend Tasonda.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
thought that was you.
Yes, ma'am.
And wait a minute,
That's
are
me
you
always sending
Victoria?
donations.
Yeah, I was just about to say, well, like, wait a minute, because you sent the donation today. Gratitude.
Yes, ma'am. Once spirit puts something on my heart, I do it. I do it. And
Yes, I appreciate it.
yes, ma'am. Well, I will
I
let
show
y'all guys
gratitude.
gratitude. I appreciate for all your hard work. Hopefully that you can do another class and I'll come up with some more money somehow, some way. And I will attend.
Gratitude. Okay. Listen, don't worry about it. You let me know,
Yes.
and I'll make sure that you get you a ticket. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
I show
gratitude,
so much
because I
gratitude.
definitely appreciate you.
We still gonna pay you even a donation.
Right.
I
And
appreciate it.
this
I
is my
do.
first
How are you? How
Good.
was?
How are you?
Did you attend last night?
I was there. I'm gonna always be there.
Right.
How was your experience last night?
My experience is always great. Like the energy is extremely high. And I'll tell Victoria, time Papa come in, I will start vibrating, like literally shaking from side to side. And I did it at the Nashville Mestetic. Don't understand it, but the energy is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is different, but
yes. I
it's
feel
the
the same.
same. But it is
Talk.
different, but it is the same. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I thought you were saying something, Miss Charity. I'm sorry. So,
Like
Deja,
when Papa came in,
I'm sorry.
I
Go
could
ahead.
really
It may
feel
be
the
a
energy
lapse
really
in there or something.
to the point that it was. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's a lapse. Can you-
I can hear you, Charity. It's still low, but I can hear you.
it came in, you definitely could feel the energy. I know I did because I my body started
You were breaking up really badly.
Even
What is smells so good?
even before.
I don't know if that's me, because it is breaking up really bad. It's hard for me to hear. I can't even hear. It's breaking up so badly. Oh, she clicked out. That's not good. Deja's having a hard time connecting in there as well. Let's see. Deja? That's not the one you went to.
Oh no, that's the.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Deja? Deja, can you hear me? I wonder if your mic is on. It say you're off mute, now you're back on mute. I don't know what's happening. Oh, well, shoot. Okay. We having some technical difficulties. We might be able to get it back together a little later. I don't want to hold y'all up any further. I show gratitude for everyone who was in attendance and in a respectful way, man. I show gratitude. And I know the deities do as well, does as well. So I love y'all, and I'll come back here shortly.